I'm definitely further back than I was the last time we were on this track a few weeks ago. But it's raining this time. This video is brought to you by my real life racing series. Usually ranked as the best series I do by those who watch it, it really does contain some of my favourite videos to make. Catch up on all the action with the link in the description. Alright, away we go. So we were on this track not too long ago. We used it as the track for the synced random all that we did a few weeks ago. And I think it worked out really well for that purpose. But I couldn't believe that we hadn't done a proper random all on this track. So we're righting that wrong now. But I thought I'd make it a little bit different by making it rain. We haven't done a rainy random all for a while. But obviously that synced up random all that we did was a fantastic race. Oh yeah, I left the chat on. Everyone's taking advantage to say hello YouTube. Okay, say bye now. You're about to be removed. I forgot I left it on. You might see the chat again depending on what happens in the race. Who knows? So yeah, it was a great race, that synced random all. A really exciting end. There was some consternation on the fact that I'd even done one of those synced random alls in the first place. Because people generally think they're more boring than regular random alls.
Why would you do that?
Which, I get why you think that, but we like competitive racing here too. And we don't always have to just do the same thing all the time. Didn't replace a regular random all, and it turned out to be a very exciting race right at the very end. So if you clicked off early, you missed out on a doozy on those last few laps. But this is a regular random all on the same track. I hope I didn't hit him there. I think he just didn't have the ability to brake. But you know, there was equally amount of people who I think more people enjoyed the synced random all.
Why would you do that?
Than didn't enjoy it. And it was the most watched random race for a long time as well, so I'm happy we did it. We've only ever done 3 of them, but I like to just mix them in every now and again. The competitive element really shines through in those ones. But yeah, same track, because we've never done a random all on this track. Not a proper random all anyway. We did the synced one obviously, but not a normal run-of-the-mill 25 minutes you can get whatever car you can get. So that surprised me. So I figured we need to write that, because it's a great track and we need to do a regular random all on it as well. But at least it's a little bit different than just repeating what we did a couple of weeks ago. And this is the first random all after the random rest of them race also. So we're on the other side of that now. Those 323 laps. I hope people enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I'm glad we did it. If you haven't finished watching it yet, all the parts have been up for a while now, so get it watched. Thank you guys, by the way, for the donations and messages. I will read them out at the end. For those watching a week later on YouTube when this goes up as a video, we're at the end of the stream week right now. This is the final day of my stream week, where I've streamed every day for the last 9 days consecutively. Been a lot of fun. I thought we'd start off the finale, the final stream, with a random all. I mean, I feel like I've been making places. That synced random all, I started in a really good position. I seem to remember, like in the top 5. So that's why I managed to do so well in the race, because I was quite lucky in my starting position. There was a lot that happened in the 25 minutes between then, but yeah. This one, I have definitely not started in a decent position, but we're making places at least. And I guess the only two positions we're really looking out for me finishing wise, is first place to break the streak of no random all wins, or 22nd, which I've never finished. I suppose 30th, 31st and 32nd as well, but I'm going to need an unholy trinity for that to happen, as we see 250 ping in his lawnmower. One of the unholy trinity. Yeah, we got the proper unholy trinity back for this random all, after talking about the random rest of them specific unholy trinity in the 323 lap race. Still making places. On the fringes of a top 10. And there's the circular saw outside. Very nice. So if you hear some random noise in the background, you can't figure out what it is. I think there was a random all one point, or some random race where that was going on all the time in the background, and I didn't mention it early, so people were like, what is that noise in the background? I think I only mentioned it at the end, or DiNmiTe left a comment on the video or something.
And we have liftoff. Are you serious?
Goodness me. That is a very nice donation. Thank you very much. Again, I'll actually catch up with all of them after the race, but that's a very nice donation. Thank you very much for that. Come on, give me that wheelie speed. Oh, you can turn while wheeling with the Manchester Scout, I remember. Oh, 250 ping still in that lawnmower. Alright, we've gone from on the fringes of the top 10 to being on the fringes of the top 5. It's been a good run so far. And immediately that I've said that, it's going to become a bad run. We've had a few Ron cars in this race, which is the expected thing to happen. It's very rare to have a race with no Ron liveried cars pop up, just given there's so many of them. But I think there's been quite a few recently, random alls, where there's no Ron vehicle. We went like 50 episodes or something without that happening, where there was always a Ron car that popped up. And then there was about 2 or 3, I think, in very close succession that all didn't give a Ron car, a Ron liveried car, which is quite remarkable. We start the streak again. There's one spider as I chase down Broken Name, the new Broken Name. Looks a good point to break. Could be on for getting into 4th place here by the end of this lap. There we go. Tell you what, this track likes me. We had that great race with a great result in the synced random all. And look at this. Oh, that was close. Well, I didn't quite get into 3rd, but we're still in 4th. No way. Can't get under the... No way. Is that why we've never done this as a random all? Is it not June safe? Because of the cave? Or it's a fairly new track though. Maybe it just hasn't been checked whether it's June safe. Surely there's a high enough point in that cave to be able to get it through. Is the Cerberus taller than a June? I thought the June was the tallest thing, and that's why we use that to test all these tracks, to make like anything that can't fit a June can't fit some of the other stuff. Well, podium, top 3. We're only halfway through the race though. I wonder if the Cerberus needs to be the new marker for how tall a track needs to be to fit everything. It is the Cerberus is one of the recent additions with the random all pool update, so it didn't used to be able to be got in a random all. But I just seem to remember the June still being the... Can it really not fit? Oh, it doesn't look like it either. Okay, there's a Russian roulette element to this random all. That's unfortunate. This is not the only time this has happened though, to be fair. This has happened quite a bit since we changed the random all pool. I thought we were safe now though. Should use the dump as a scale. The thing is, that's why we don't have the dump in the pool of vehicles, because it's too tall. Anything higher than a June isn't included for that very reason. And I thought the Cerberus was... I didn't think the Cerberus was taller than a June, to be honest. But maybe the Cerberus is going to have to be the first one to be removed from the new pool. Outside of the ones that needed to be removed. Anyway. Someone needs to get a June so we can find out, I know. Ah, I had to speak. It was going too well, wasn't it? It was going too well. Farmer Bruff. Damn it, it really was going well as well. Only now have I been overtaken for 5th, and I'm still in 5th. It was going really well. I pulled a massive gap. Well, this is the beauty, this is why we have that new pool of vehicles that can be chosen in a random all. For moments like this, it keeps it interesting. You can never feel safe. Oh, I'm going so far down the order. I'm just sticking to the inside. I'm a lap down. Officially a lap down. And the circular saw from someone circular sawing things is started up again. Oh, I'm going so fast. How many positions am I going to lose from this? "20-second" is back on the menu. This is painful. This has been real painful. I want to get to the inside. We've gone from, in one lap, we've gone from potentially, you know, looking at getting rid of that streak of never, not winning for a while, to now getting rid of that streak of never finishing 22nd. It's just turned on its head in a single lap. All right, 9 minutes to go. There goes. I mean, it's better, but it's not exactly quick. I got all my good cars in the first half, no doubt about it. I said things though, didn't I? I had the audacity to say words. It might not be super fast, the Virgo, but it's a lovely car to drive. Sounds great too. Could be worse. I could have gotten one of the Unholy Trinity. Sipdex is having the opposite look to what he did on that last lap of the synced random all, the competitive random all, and I'm having the opposite look too. We've both swapped. The Issy. Yeah, this was one of the early ones we got in the random rest of them, where people were really curious why I was saying that these are all cars we haven't had in random all up to this point. And then the Issy was like the first one that was, wait, that's a 2013 car. How come we've never had that in a random all? How come that wasn't available in the first random all of them? And yeah, I think the conclusion we came to, because we got a lot of 2013 or very early cars during the random rest of them race, but they were all duplicates of other cars. I think they had the Issy hardtop available back in the early days, so the regular Issy wasn't around. Same with, like, we had the Jester race car, the Massacro race car. The regular Jester and the regular Massacro were available in early random alls, and the race car versions weren't. That's what the cause was of all the sort of the old cars that still popped up in the random rest of them. We've got them all done now though. Now that we've done that race. Oh, an overtake! Oh my god, did that not fit underneath as well? Oh no! Oh no! That crunch as you... Oh no! That was the Pounder Custom, wasn't it? Maybe that's why we've never done this track for a random all. Or was it a terabyte? I don't know, whatever it was. But then we did it for the... We got lucky. We must have got really lucky that none of these cars just popped up when we did the competitive random all on this track. Because if one of the cars in the selection of the however many we got in that competitive race had been a Cerberus or whatever that was, we wouldn't have been, none of us would have been able to finish the race. The race would have just stopped when everybody got that car, since we all get the same car on the same lap in that game mode. This is definitely Russian roulette random all over again. Yeah, that's the Pounder Custom, isn't it? It's not getting through, is it? Well, sorry to RJ and Tetsuo. I don't know where Tetsuo... How... Wait. Oh, Tetsuo's in the June buggy. I don't know how they've managed it, but they've managed it. I saw them going backwards, but I didn't see them go all the way backwards around the track. Maybe they found a way to get around without going backwards across the whole track. I saw them go backwards a little bit, but not all the way. Okay, we might have to look into these tall vehicles for the random all pool then. Some of these super tall vehicles might have to be removed. Either that, or the reason that we haven't done this track before is because even the dune wouldn't have normally fit underneath there. And I just forgot that little fact. We have done this track before. Not for a random all, we haven't. Is there a way to, like, come off the track? I think that's what Tetsuo must have done, right? Gone back up the track a little bit and then launched off. Okay, I gotta be careful in the chinny thing. Damn it. It's so difficult, this kind of vehicle though. The short wheelbase is so annoying. How far away am I? I need to hit this checkpoint in 23rd. I'm only 10 seconds behind 22nd. Okay. The 22nd is still doable. Oh, that was 22nd. Okay, 22nd is now 3 seconds ahead, I think. T20 versus Speedo Custom. Here we go. This is the overtake for 22nd. Oh, okay, it could be worse. I know I got the Fieldmaster, but it could definitely be worse. It's the beauty of the new pool, though. You never know what you're going to get, and, you know, you could get something bad all the way to the end. Now there's more bad vehicles to get, proportionally. I knew that was a mistake. It's not going to happen. 20 seconds. I know people, you were all saying like maybe it's meant to be for the final stream of the stream week and whatnot. It's just, it's never going to happen. 22nd. I truly believe that now. It's just never meant to be. To go all of these races and never have 22nd place when I've had every other position apart from the bottom three. It's just, it's not meant to be ever. How many laps are we going to get? Depending on where the leader is. Leader's crossing the line now, I think. So, next lap is probably going to be the last lap. Let's see what we get. sector. It's not gonna happen. Overtake to get a 1 in front of my position rather than a 2. Get some wee woos because it's a vanilla GTA cop car, so the wee woos are still available. Is it overtake for 18th maybe? That was a sentient Vamos. I was wondering why it was all over the road. And this will be the last lap. Oh, can I get an overtake right at the end? No. 18th. What a very up and down race this was. Certainly didn't go as well as the competitive random all with the random synced mode that we did on this track a couple of weeks ago. But it was fun. I obviously had a very good start to that race. And I thought, oh, here we go. We're having a good race on this track again. And then the field master just ruined it. I wonder what, if I'd had like a normal lap time instead of that field master, I wonder where I would have finished. But yeah, you can't, with this new random all pool, the chance of getting something bad is bigger, which I like. Keeps it more interesting for each race, keeps every race different. You never know what's going to happen. And yeah, I wasn't meant to continue to go on and push on and get more positions in this one. Equally, I also wasn't meant to finish 22nd, and I'm never ever gonna finish 22nd. I believe. I think that's it. It's never gonna happen. 30th, 31st, 32nd, I can understand, but 22nd's just not meant to be. Oh yeah, pretty sure I mentioned this track isn't random all safe, but you said let's try anyway for a random select in order because it's not June safe. Do you know what? I knew halfway through the race when that realization came to me that that could be the thing. I knew, and because there would be no other reason that we hadn't done this track for so long, like at all. So it's obviously it's not random all safe because the June won't fit underneath there, but I've conveniently forgotten that fact, and that's why we've had the Russian roulette element to this one. Sorry.